Today we're looking at the Duroguard air conditioner. Can you use either a single pole or a double pole contactor? I think this information is useful as it's kind of tricky if you need to know what parts you need to stock for what units you have. So it's kind of nice if you can reduce parts, and if not, if you need
Welcome
you need
back
the
to
parts
Constantly
that you need.
Maintenance, where I show you how to make the most likely repairs you'll need to make in your lifetime. If you'd like to get the latest videos, subscribe and then hit the little bell icon right at the subscribe button, and it'll notify you of any new videos when they're released for you.
Orange and red are common. Purple is.
We've got a wiring diagram here for a Duroguard air conditioner, and looking at does this one require a single pole or can you use a double pole in place? Not the easiest thing to see here, but if you look at, there's two rectangles down towards the bottom, and one of them's labeled CCH and the other CHC. It's a crankcase heater and a crankcase heater control. And if you trace those back, they're coming off of L1 and L3. Again, different manufacturers use different wiring colors, but sometimes they also label the load as a little bit different. Some manufacturers will say load 1 and load 2. This one says load 1 and load 3. Just giving a difference on the load numbers, just a different load, but pretty much very similar. And so this one, because the crankcase heater, the optional crankcase heater, comes off of the bottom of the contactor, one on each side, that's indicative that we can use either kind of contactor. You also want to verify that there's nothing else going on different. This one, I noticed that on the bottom left-hand side of the contactor, which has that constant leg, that there's actually a black wire that's connected to the fan motor, central fan motor. And this is connected on the bottom leg. Now, obviously, if you used a dual pole contactor, not going to matter. Still connected on the bottom leg of the contactor. But you just want to make sure that there's no other type of control connected on the top left side of the contactor if it has that constant connection on one side, on the T1 side of the contactor. Because I have seen some air conditioners that will actually spin in reverse if the compressor overheats, if something shuts down a different way. Again, there can be other more advanced controls, so you just want to look. This one, as I've searched through, no other difference. I believe, I'm like 99% sure this one is fine to use either a single pole or a double pole contactor for the Duroguard air conditioners. You'll have to double check your wire diagram and make sure, as there can be many differences between different model numbers and different models, even by the same maker. So you got to double check. That part's up to you. I'm just giving you the basic idea. Don't touch anything if you don't know exactly what you're doing.
So on the Duroguard, brown is fan, orange and red are common, and purple is firm.
A quick search on my YouTube channel of whatever your maintenance needs are, you should find a bunch of different material that'll be helpful to your maintenance needs.
Walking through this world, I can feel the pressure.